I guess my RTX 2060 GPU, which has 8 GB RAM, cannot really go into rendered view because I don't know, I'm using 35-40% and RAM is also 50%, so I'm not sure why it's happening. We save this and open Blender 4.5 and let's try that, because I did notice some issues in 5.1, though 5.1 is faster for tasks, but I see more crashes in it. So let's try this. Production scenes 126 morning shot. Yeah, see, in uh, it works in 4.5. I guess there's issues with the newer version of Blender. It's fine. We can keep working on this. See, looks cool now. Let's hit check out this building shading. Alright, let's select just this building, press backslash to select it, and what we're going to do is just is it alt, select alt. Yeah, that's the issue. It's alt duplicate, it's instance, so I cannot change one without changing the other. The easiest fix would be to just duplicate this once again with Shift D. It's like object relations. Make local object data and materials. Now I think I should be able to change this without. No, I still need to make a new material for this. No, that doesn't work. Let's try something. Yeah, when I shift duplicate, it works. So let's work with that. Yeah, I'll be changing. Let's just go to the UV. Wow, it's crazy. I'll change the materials on the ad faces as well. UV editor. Select these faces. What material is it? This one should be neon signs. Say neon signs. Just hide everything else. Control I H. Okay. Let's change this just for this and make a new material. Move it to echelon. Let's try echelon. SX in the UV editor. So I've just made some trim sheets with AI, and I'm just moving around the UVs to change the ads and stuff. It's easier. Let's move it to recharge cyber cafe. This trim sheet method is very easy to add a lot of unique neon signs to your scenes. This is what we have so far. Also, I would like to apologize for the randomness in my streams. This is my third stream, actually fourth because the previous one ended. But I'm figuring out, and I hope you guys have some patience to deal with it. Thank you. Mega Arts channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know how the scene is looking, guys. It's quite empty right now, but we're going to work on it. How is it so far? And I realized that Blender 5.15.0 as well has issues. We was not able to go into the rendered view, but see now in 4.5 LTS it works. Can we integrate AI with Blender? So if you're talking about using a plugin in Blender, there are various plugins, I guess. There's a Claude based plugin that you can just type add a table or stuff and it does for you. But I prefer a more hands-on approach. For example, all these neon signs that you see, these are AI generated. Let me show you. So I used AI to generate a lot of these trim sheets. This is one, and this is the same one. Replicate, I guess. Okay, neon 2. So these are all different AI generated images, and I used the faces on the buildings and just moved them around to create different ads. Right, you can move one over, like for example here, and you can move one face here and here, and you can get a lot of different things. Also, there's some AI plugins to generate textures, though I would like more customization, so I choose the textures myself and edit them. Let's get back to building the scene. It's not bad at all. Let's work on it. If I turn on the statistics over here, as you can see, we're still around 1 million polygons, so which is not bad for a heavy CTC. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to ask me. I would love to answer them. 4 people are currently joined. Please introduce yourself. I love to know you guys. It's gonna be fun. Not bad. Now we need some foreground buildings, detailed foreground buildings. Let's see what we can do about those. Let me also turn this because I think we have more. Yeah, this will be nice. 180. Yep, much better. I'm gonna have you can have some smaller buildings here because I'm gonna have the telecom tower and a terminal right over here, so these buildings can be placeholders. I have another set of low poly buildings, very very low poly. I mean very basic. I will open those up and show you guys, and let's bring some of those in into our scene. And once I'm done building the scene, I will be definitely making an asset pack, both free and paid. Free will have limited assets, and the completed full buildings will have will be paid for a small price. Yo Baba to you 16. I'm from India, buddy. Where are you from? You can see these buildings. I have just horribly decimated them. Very bad no, very bad topology. But these work very well, and like see, all these 10 buildings are 222k polys. This building is kind of perfect for this location, I guess. I just want to convey a very vast city which is advanced, and I'll be filling this up with more neon signs. Oh yeah, that looks good. More neon signs and Indian signs, so that we can convey the Indian cyberpunk world. The scale is horrible on this. Maybe you don't even need this building here. Let's see how it's looking. Awesome, yo Baba, Andhra Pradesh. You know, I grew up in Andhra Pradesh. I was in Hyderabad since the age of 1, and also Vizag. So I mostly grew up in Andhra Pradesh, and I love Andhra food. I love Andhra people. Telugu వచ్చునా ఎలాగున్నావు బాగున్నావా? Yeah, obviously this scene will need optimization because it's showing a whole lot of time to render this. తెలుగు వచ్చు, చాలా వర్షాలు మాట్లాడలేదు. నేను ఇప్పుడు బెంగళూరులో ఉంటాను, కానీ గుర్తుంది చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లోనే పెద్ద అయ్యాను, వైజాగ్లో, హైదరాబాద్లో. I know Hindi, Telugu, Bengali, English, obviously, and a little bit of Kannada I'm learning. So, I would love to meet people from all parts of the India and all parts of the world as well. Please tell your friends who are into film, animation, and all this stuff to check out my channel. And while this is rendering, you can just check out my channel homepage. Let's just go there, and I'll show you some of the videos that I have. I think you would love to learn more from them. So I have this cinematic short films, short pieces that I've made. The first one is Chai. You guys should really watch it. I'm really proud of it. Made it in like 1.5 month, 6 weeks. And then I have this Cyberpunk a dystopian art series. We have a brutalist dystopia, upside down dystopian office, sci-fi corridor, and Blender basics. LED screens, Blade Runner, sci-fi cities, my best performing video, 68k views, and a lot of love from you guys. Cyberpunk apartments as well. And then I have this Blender tips and tutorials, array modifier, glitch shaders, droplets, material fixes. I have this LOD, and I also use this AI tool to animate my shots, because this is going to make animation possible for my short films. This is amazing. It's called Quick Magic, and you can check out this video. Animated neon signs, a free color grading add-on. How color influences your scene. Different same scene, different colors and lights convey different emotions. This sci-fi corridor, and this brutalist scene. How to make this scene here? Upside down tutorial. This Stranger Things short I made. It's good. It was made before season 5, before the finale and the huge letdown that we had. And this background texture. How to make realistic materials? What's the secret to using PBR textures and make it look from like fake plastic to real, like fake materials to realistic materials? And there's Chai, my short film, and the breakdown of how I made everything. Particle systems hack with the molecular plus add-on. It's an amazing add-on. Rainy puddles, how to make like droplets on your puddles very easily. No liquid simulation, just some dynamic painting. I also use the same thing to make some boiling effects, which is pretty cool. You can make boiling water in Blender. Dystopian office, boots, how to make shoes in Blender, custom shoes. Mirror effects, infinite room, sci-fi astronaut suit, space suit. How to make this dropship in Blender. Holograms, force fields, everything. You can just check out my channel. I think you guys will find a lot of interesting stuff on there. And this is the render. This one is missing textures. I'll add that. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Let me see if I can reduce the poly count on some of these and make it even lighter. The issue is this model, though the building is like very less detailed, I think this is taking a lot of computing power, so we'll just separate this. Yeah, this itself is like, oh no, this is not too much. What's the culprit? Not this. This is 6,000. So how is it ballooning up to 50k? This has 4,300. This is 10,000. 10,094. You gotta troubleshoot, guys. 17,000. Let's just remove this staircase altogether. We don't need both of those. I'll be releasing all these assets, guys. Once I'm done making this scene, I'll be compiling all the assets together and releasing them for you guys. 267. This is not too much as well. I don't understand. This is 1760. We can reduce it further. Let's add a decimate modifier on this. Mega Arts channel. Thank you so much. Where are you from in India, buddy? I mean, we can do an online podcast as well. I am a learner just like you guys. I know more than you, but I still have a long way to go, and I'm always learning things. And the goal of this channel is just teach everything that I'm learning. Even this live stream is just for you guys to follow along and you know make the best of Blender because it's an amazing piece of software. It doesn't matter if I apply decimate. Fine, it's already decimated. Let's decimate the building further. I think because I think we can make do with lesser polygons. This is 716. This is 222. I do not understand how it's becoming 29,000. And I'm Neil, guys. Guys. I mean, you can call me sir if you want, but you can. I would love to be called Neil as well. Neel. I'm your friend. I'm your Blender guy for science fiction, cyberpunk stuff. Whoa, displace, not displace, decimate. Let's make this lighter. This is 100k polygons. We don't need the staircase first of all. Delete. This one also. Control delete. 82. So this one 6,000. 14,000. Separate and add decimate modifier. See, no change, and it came down to 2,000 polygons from there. These are just floating in the air. Wow. Let's fix that. These are not too many polygons, but we can decimate them further. It's just about 3,000 polygons, but let's just decimate it to make it as less as possible. Because this is in the distance, we won't be seeing that much. And we already got it down to 52k, guys. See, that like really helpful. Separate this. Decimate. Decimate is our friend, guys. Because yeah, obviously if you're designing assets, you'll design them in the best quality, but when you're compiling a scene, it would be better to use lower poly versions of them, like LODs, right? You can check out my LOD video, the last video that I uploaded on my channel. There's still some textures missing. Let's see if we can fix that. It is one of these. Okay, I think this will work. Building 3. Okay, I think I can find the missing files. Textures, building 3. Nope, but let's go to shading. Photo 153, huh? Yeah. Okay, so just go to file, external data. If you have any missing files, go to external data, find missing files, and go to the folder where you have your textures, and it will just replace tape modified because I need pixel blender. So it's in the modular buildings. Modular buildings, skyscrapers, textures, find missing files. Okay, so fine. Select Shift G, Select material, just change this to concrete texture, and U cube unwrap, cube projection. Smart UV project. It's messed up in the UV because of the deciment modifier, but we'll fix that. G to select similar material, and I don't know why. Oh, it's because it's smart UV project. I'll use cube projection. Doesn't work. Let's change this material. Wait, let's keep it like this for now. I have a 6-year-old RTX 2060 graphic card, so it chugs quite a bit while working on heavy scenes and streaming at the same time. So I was also working on another stream before this same scene. I will include the link for that. This will probably be changed to a part 2 of that stream. I streamed for 1 hour and then I was not able to get into rendered view because of 5.1, some issues with 5.1. So I shifted to 4.5 LTS version. LTS is long-term support, and it really is very stable. So this is pretty decent, guys. I need some higher poly buildings for these, no? Let's bring in some high poly stuff. I also have 3 Blender projects open, and I'm opening another one right now. That's a big thing. How are you guys all doing? By the way, having fun on the Sunday? You guys watched IPL? I don't know, what's the match? How is it going? These are my highest poly assets. I bring them in for. Let's see, these are all very low poly, and I think these pipes are what is fucking up. These pipes are super high poly. Okay, I'll show you. Let me select these pipes. Select just one face on the pipe. And with this, I made these with bag of pie. I'll show you how to use that in a second. But when I converted them to a mesh, because I wanted to package these buildings and ship off in an asset pack, These pipes are super high poly. I think these are taking the most poly count because the building itself is not super detailed. I'll separate these by selection, and there's some issues here. There's some double pipes, that's why it's happening. Delete. I was not supposed to optimize on stream, but guys, what to do? Make the best of a bad situation. Let's select these 568k polys. Go to decimate. Mumbai versus KKR. Wow, I'm actually originally from Kolkata, but I grew up in Hyderabad, and the past 11 12 years I've been here in Bangalore. Who's winning, guys? Who's batting? Not that I care, but I do watch cricket from time to time. See, this brings it from 268k polys to 3000 polys. That's like, oh, huge difference. Now if I select this, it's I mean, it's still high. I need to make these assets. These are part of my rooftop assets. I need to make all these local and then decimate them. Or let's just bring it into the scene once, and I will remove the ones which we don't need, which are not in the camera view. Mumbai will win, no worries. Let's go Mumbai. So see, we have this here. We can remove all these pipes here. Oh, let's select these. Let's select these. Control L. Remove these faces. Don't need them. And let's bring in a more interesting side. Right, RZ. A lot of the things are messed up. Let me just go back into everything. What is happening over here, guys? Let's check it out. So 6 people in the chat, guys. Lovely. Slowly we'll build our community. Please introduce yourself. If you have any Blender questions, feel free to absolutely ask them. If you have any questions about me, also, of course, just ask away. Yeah, this is more like it. So when I selected snap to cursor, a lot of the assets that were added separately did not move properly. RZ. See, we have we'll use this side. A lot of detail here. Now we'll remove the things that we don't need. We can't see these in the camera view, so remove. Go to this side. I think I can remove these. Remove the ones on the bottom. Don't need this grill as well. Right now I'm just optimizing the scene. Would have loved to keep it below 2 million polygons, but we are reaching 1.7k million already. Let's see if we can optimize the scene. Oh, so I have to select all of these. Shift G coplanar. That might have been a bad idea. I mean, it did not even work, so freak that. There's a lot we can delete over here, extra bits and pieces which are not visible, and make the scene a little more light. All these are random bits and pieces over here. Let's remove this crap. Do not need you guys. Bye bye. You guys can go as well. You guys absolutely do not need you guys on this side. See, we got quite a bit down from 200k to 68k. That's amazing. Yeah, because we only need this part. Even if you move it a little up. Oh, that's a bad idea. Let's hide this, select everything. And I see we have some more extra stuff here that we can remove. We got it down to 1.5k, 1.5 million polygons. Pretty good. Can remove further. We don't need this. We do not need you and these things. Bye bye. Alright. That's good. That's good. Let's bring it a little front. It works in the scene. So 1.5 million. Okay. I can't even see this. Can I remove this? Good stuff, good stuff. Blender 5.0 or 5.1 is way faster in rendering, but so many crashes. It takes a little while in 4.5 LTS, but it's very stable, so I probably might finish this project in 4.5 itself. Mobile PUBG, I just saw your message, man. Needs an award. I don't know if I need an award, but thank you for your support. Once I am able to finish my scene and progress forward in my short film, uh, I mean, if you guys like it, if you guys watch my short film and find it interesting, that's a prize enough for me. You can see we have some nice reflections on the rooftop. Also, there was a question earlier in my previous stream, part 1 of this, which I'll be linking in the description. Someone asked if we can integrate AI into the scenes. I regularly use ChatGPT and Gemini to help me block, make reference images. Like, I'll show you guys the reference image that I was working with for this scene. It generated with Gemini, whatever. And for example, now since I copied and pasted these buildings into my scene one by one, right? So what has happened here is, suppose I have this red neon, all of them are different materials. So instead of removing them manually one by one, just go to ChatGPT and ask it to write a Python script to remove all the materials that are duplicated with the suffixes like 001, 002, and it will write your Python script. Let me just show you guys really quick. You can use AI as a tool. I'm not using AI to completely replace the work we do, because an artist's touch is always needed, but AI is really helpful. So I'm not logged in. Let me log in, because I had formatted my system and I'm not logged in with this account. Just turn off my display while okay. Write me a Python script for Blender to remove or duplicate materials like 001, 002, 003, etc. created by copy pasting models remove the duplicates and apply the same original material to the models. We'll write the Python script, copy it, go to Blender, go to scripting, new, Control V to paste and run it. If there's no errors, it worked fine. I think it'll take some time. Yeah, it's done. I think it worked. Let's check out. So yeah, we have see, we don't have this multiple neon cyan, neon yellow, because they're all duplicated before. Now we have single material. That's perfect, because it reduces the load on the system. It will reference only one material instead of a lot of unnecessary copies. I'm also planning to stream every Sunday around from 9 o'clock onwards. If you guys feel that a different time is better, then I'll do that as well. But whatever works for you guys. These streams are for you. These streams are for you. Let me bring in one more high poly building over here. You can use the microseum building, this one. Sorry, Kinoxis. I'll use Alt D because this has a lot of detail and it's very, very far away. So I'll just bring this over here. This, because we have some nice ads and stuff over here. You can probably just delete the bottom half. Everything in the bottom half, just delete. Yep, perfect. See, I'm trying to optimize the scene now, so that it's not too heavy. We need a couple of buildings over here. Want another higher poly building somewhere. Let's bring this is here. We'll move this a little bit further. Let's bring in another low poly building from this project. We haven't used this one. For the two people still supporting me, love you guys. You can drop in the chat and say hello if you want. Navigates and I'll just duplicate this and put it somewhere over here. Oh, this is no, never mind. I'll bring in this building again. New copy. It's easier than going back and trying to fix it. I also bring in the overlay from my Gemini, whatever. And let's increase the opacity slightly to see what we are doing here. And can increase the height of this. What do we bring in here? Do we need another super high poly building? We can have one if we move this back here. Shift selection to cursor to selected and then this, so that I know the location and to bring in the other building, because this is kind of low poly and let me take some space in the back here. I will bring one more building here, higher poly building. We need it here only. And what we can do is we can remove all these pipes and stuff below here. And these are the bagpipe pipes. As I said, decimate the crap out of these. See, it doesn't matter even if you go for like, you know, from 33k polygons to 3000 polygons, 3500. Perfect. We can remove all these because these are not visible. We'll leave some of these and we'll remove these. Optimizing a scene is super important because you can see as the poly count is getting higher, I'm removing everything that's not visible in the scene. You can have an antenna floating here. It's not good. No, let's not have floating stuff. It's gonna be rainy. The final scene is gonna be rainy, so a lot of the detail will get covered up anyway. Let's just render this out once and see how it's looking. That took 48 seconds, much better than before, right? It was taking about 4 minutes. Not bad at all. There are gaps which we'll be fixing right now with some low poly buildings. I want to bring this building on the very far right little up. This building, because it's good, looks good. And replace this one obviously. Then we'll add some other buildings here and there. Let's do something with the microsm building, guys. Let's do streaming right here. This is too close to the camera. I feel it can go a little back. So the cluster is not really visible. This, what shall we replace this with? Let's bring this building in. let's fill the gaps. This is a good one. You need some buildings like very close. Just poking up here. Let's take this one. Can this be decimated further? No, this is quite decimated already. What's the first? Okay, this is the reason. Sorry about that. Let's leave it as it is. Fine, we have to do some things. If there's any new viewers, feel free to introduce yourself or ask me any Blender questions. I'm reiterating again, Blender 5.1 is amazing, super fast, but it's still not stable. I think we need to wait for a few more versions, because see, in the previous stream, which I'll be linking in the description below, part 1 of this, I was not able to get into the rendered view to even view what is happening over here. I think we need something on the right of the frame, even if it's off camera, to cast some interesting reflections on the rooftop here. I think I know just the building, which is not even visible in this scene. I'll bring that somewhere here. How is the scene looking, guys? Would you... Oh, this is badly decimated. I will remove these here. This is supposed to be... It will be better for the background. I'll remove this completely. And yeah, also this building, let me turn off the overlay for now. This building, This is supposed to be a government surveillance building. This alone is 11,000, is it? Separate this and decimate.